Yo, happy hump day. Welcome back to SBAA Nation. My name is Keith, aka Keystone. And guys, we finally hit a little bit of a cold spell last 2 days. Now, I had the hit parlay and I gave you guys good advice that if that one game got rained out, which it ended up doing, try to cash it out. So luckily we were able to do that. But then I decided to take Ketel Marte, batting over there against Hayden Birdsong. And I thought he would get a hit and it just didn't happen. So 20-8 in the last 28, not bad. What I decided to do today, I got a play over here for you guys on Dabble. It's going to be a kind of a strange day. A lot of these games start early. I have 3 total hit parlays on the VIP. You can get the day pass $12 off when you use code HUMP. Just want to let you guys know that. And then if you're not on the winnable free plan, yeah, I've been giving a lot of home run plays out there as bonus picks recently. So sign up right over here on the winnable free plan, guys. Okay. So let's get into the Dabble play first. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe and definitely hit that thumbs up too. I do appreciate any of y'all taking the time to do that. Let's get hot again. So what we're going to do on the hit parlay, I got another one for you guys today. I have 3, like I said, giving you one for free, and I'm going to give you the one that starts the latest. Doesn't mean it's my favorite. I like them all. That's why I set them. But that way, you guys have a chance to set these. Some of these games start in like an hour. It's kind of crazy today. Yeah, so we're just going to start basically July off fresh, and we're going to say we're 0-1. Okay, it was a VIP play yesterday because the original one cashed out, but we'll just say we're 0-1 on hit parlays. So let's get hot. I got one of those for you, but I want to give you guys this Dabble play first. I like Kikuchi today. The Braves had pretty good career numbers against him, but he's been dealing. 5.5 feels reasonable, especially when you're getting a boost on this. He's had over this. In fact, let's just pull him up real quick. Okay, so Kikuchi, this is a slight plus money play. That's why you're getting the rocket boost, but at least Dabble's doing that. I'll show you why. It's still a really good idea to set it over here. If you're not familiar with Dabble, they're actually one of my favorite DFS apps in the game. I haven't been quite as active over there lately, but they're really good because they don't penalize for correlation as much as some of these other sites and apps do. But you can see Kikuchi's in a strikeout zone right here. And you can say, okay, well, it's Baltimore. Houston doesn't strike out a ton. He got 9 versus them. And then he had 12 versus Boston. Okay. So I think the last time I bet on him, we were trying to get 2 walks out of him. In this game, he only gave up 1. So this is just another good spot on paper. In the last 30 days, these numbers have come down significantly. And Kikuchi is a guy I like to usually back on when he's at home, not on the road. But I just like the way he's been doing. Like he's even gotten close to this in these 2 games, and he's going well over this line. The Braves got blanked yesterday against Tyler Anderson, who's also a lefty. They're just not hitting lefties extremely well. So this is by far the riskiest pick of the first 3 now. Guys, I wanted to let you know too, you can get literally 25 free bucks if you use promo code SBA, sign up to the app on Dabble. So it's legal in a freaking ton of states. Look at this. It's actually legal where I live now too. I need to update that photo. But so our second guy, we're going to take Hunter Brown. Now, this feels like a pretty low line for a guy like Hunter. If we come take a look, he's kind of been a little sporadic over the last, 7 starts or so, but it doesn't get much better than this against the Rockies. You can see they strike out more than anyone against right-handed pitching, and this holds true for the last 30 days as well. So I would totally understand if you wanted to run this as a 2 pick or go a different direction other than Kikuchi. That's what I'm rolling today. I don't trust the Braves offense right now. But Brown on the season, 32% strikeout rate. This is 98 percentile. The guy's just been dealing. Now, it is in Coors Field, and that, changes things a little bit. The ball, some of the pitchers don't get as much spin on the ball up there at the high altitude as, what they say historically. That's why guys struggle when they go to that field. But he has started there before. It was a while ago. This is a completely new Hunter Brown right here. And even in the one head-to-head matchup he had last season, he had 7, and his stuff is like elite this year. So I feel good about this 6.5. It's like a bargain just because it's at Coors Field. If this was in Houston, this line would probably be like a push line of 8. Like, I'm not even joking. So that's going to be pick 2. And then pick 3, we're going to take Merrill Kelly. I mean, look, there's not much more to say. I mean, this guy has hit this line in 10 straight games. Okay. Head to head, he's gone over both times in his last couple starts against the Giants. This was on May 12th. This was last season. but there's nothing scary here. 7 innings pitch in his last 2 starts against them, gone over 5.5 strikeouts in 10 straight games. Giants strike out. They've been striking out. It feels like a lot recently. This last 30 is like right in the middle of the pack. But I'm a Giants fan. They've been slumping. Kelly's been hot. I don't really understand this line. You got a 25% strikeout rate. I feel like it should be like 6.5, but I don't know. Maybe the books know something I don't. But guys, he's had at least 6 in 10 straight games. So there's not much more to say on this one. That's going to be the play today. Now, guys, I want to show you something real quick. You're getting paid 6.6x on this, okay? 6.6x. If you come set this play on Prize Picks, they actually just changed this because, like, right before I started filming, this was at 7. Now it's the same line. So you're getting these two at the exact same line. Merrill Kelly has a push line of 6. Okay. So that means you have to have 7 to win, and 6 would be a push. So if these two hit, you'd get 3x. But even if you're still only getting 6x, you're getting a better line right here, and you're getting 6.6x your money. So, say you put $100 on this play, you'd get paid 660 on Dabble, you'd get paid 600 on Prize Picks. That's significant. That's that'll fill up my Trail Boss pickup. So I'm just saying, where you set your plays matter. If you need Dabble, like I said, use promo code SBAA and get your free $25, guys. If you actually went and put your free $25 just on this play, you would be getting paid, I think, like 170 something, whatever that 0.6 would equal. So it's not quite 7x. So it'd be like right there in the middle, 168, maybe something like that. But yeah, and you don't even need to deposit. You will, because you'll like Dabble, but I'm just saying you literally could get 25 free bucks. So it's pretty awesome. All right, so let's get into that hip parlay. Like I said, I got 3 of these today, guys. And this one, I think this was the first one I set. So it don't start till later, so you got plenty of time. I do like Kyle Tucker here. I think that this is a good spot to back him at home. You know how I usually like to take guys on the road, but we got some pretty good hitting conditions today. Wrigley was right here, so it's like a little boost. It's pretty much like a neutral game, but the wind is kind of blowing out to right field. So I think this is a good spot to back Tucker. You can see against right-handed pitching, he's going to be facing Tanner Bybee today, who historically, if you go back and look a little deeper, he gives up more to lefties than he does righties. So this year, it's about the same, to be honest with you. But I like the fact that Tucker's going to be batting second, batting 300 against right-handed pitching, and we have a slight, wind blowing out to right fields. Sets up well for a lefty also to hit a home run. I do like Kyle Tucker. In fact, I will send out my home run play on Chalkboard. I will send that out on the Winnable Free Plan, so make sure you're on there. Yeah, he's only faced him 3 times, 1 for 3 though. But hey, at least we had a little bit of success there. And then he has exceeded at least 1 hit in 10 of his last 12 games at home. So yeah, Kyle Tucker had a hit in 3 straight. Had a little bit of a slump here, but I like to see in the last 10 games, I like to see some guys that have some multi-hit games like this. Lets me know they're seeing the ball well. So that's going to be pick number 1. Now, this was also by far the lowest payout because basically this guy right here, Jake Meyers. So for him to get a hit, he's playing at Coors Field, okay? Austin Gomber's on the mound. Austin Gomber's a lefty who doesn't miss many bats. I'll just tell you that right now. He doesn't strike out a lot of guys. He has no swing and miss stuff at all. And then Meyers, a lot of Houston guys didn't play well yesterday, like when they first showed up to Coors. But prior to that, he had a hit in 5 straight, an 8 out of 10, couple multi-hit games back here. And then there's a really strong chance, guys, on the road today with 9 guaranteed innings of at-bats. He's going to get that 5th plate appearance. That's why the odds are so shit on this, because it's the Coors Field factor. So check this out. Let's get that right there. So Meyers versus Gomber lifetime. He's faced them 6 plate appearances, has 4 hits. 4 hits. Okay. Meyers versus he's a righty versus left-handed pitching. He's batting 305. So about the same to both. But then what I really like to see here is Austin Gomber, who is a lefty, versus right-handed batters. He's giving up a 354 batting average. Now, you can hit this guy from the right side too, obviously, but that's incredible. This batting average and balls in play, look, it literally goes up like almost 40 points. So that's insane. The earn run average, everything just goes up, right? So I think this is a good spot for just for him to bank on getting one freaking hit today. So yeah, that's going to be the hit parlay. It'll probably be about -135, -140 when you put the two together. So I think I put like zero point 0.6 units on it. So, like that's $300 for me. It's like 300 to win 220 or something like that in profit. So yeah, I feel pretty good about today. If you want to check out the VIP, like I said, the day pass, I would go sign up soon though, because a lot of these games start early. It's 12. I think I put it for $12 off. Yeah. So pretty cool. Just use promo code HUMP. That's the hit parlay. And I'll show you guys this one more time. If you need Dabble, like I said, sign up with promo code SBA, and you can follow me right here for very easy access to copy these plays. This is my Dabble screen name. So that's all I got for you guys today. Let's cash these slips. Peace.